So I don't think this model needs a huge introduction. This is from 2006, the Renault R26 that Fernando Alonso won his second and final world championship in. This is the Brazil spec version of the model. So it came the Team Spirit livery no mold 7, final race of the year where Mr. Alonso clinched the world championship in that dramatic race in Brazil, defeating Michael Schumacher. It's a very iconic race car. I'm really glad that Minichamps finally released the R25 and R26 20 years later, and it's in the incredible resin design there. Not a die cast, it's full resin. So really nice detail, a lot of photo etch parts, and a lot better than the Hot Wheels version. Now, for those interested, I did do an R25 comparison video between the Hot Wheels Mattel version and the Minichamps version. I did sell my Hot Wheels R26 model. Some guy in Argentina purchased it on eBay from me. That was last year, so I can't do a comparison video, but I've done one for the R25, so it would be exactly the same really on the R26. But anyway, what I'll do, I'll show you around the model a little bit. This model has been out a couple of months now, so you've probably seen it elsewhere. If you like your, if you're into your diecast reviews, no doubt you've already seen it online. But I wanted to do one for my channel anyway, and talk about a model that I personally really like. It resonates with me because I had been watching Formula 1 about 7 or 8 years at this point in 2006. I had a good understanding of motorsport. I was karting at the time, I was racing at the time. 2006 was a good year for me, and I really enjoyed this battle between Schumacher and Alonso. So yeah, 06 was a really cool year of Formula 1, I think. First year of the V8s, we still had the V10s and the Toro Rosso, didn't we? But yeah, technically it was the last ever year of V10s as well, after Toro Rosso had to give it up, because they had that loophole as they took over Minardi, didn't they? But yeah, it's a really cool, iconic model, this, and it's Alonso's last ever championship winning car. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling and I'll show you around the model a little bit, I guess. So the bonuses, good parts I should say, are the front wing does have the slot gap. It is cut out. It's not molded together like Minichamps like to seem to do. You've got some carbon fiber weave detail on the suspension. The blue is a much darker and lighter color compared to Hot Wheels. It looks more realistic. You've got photo etch parts for the aerials and the seatbelt. The helmet is obviously the correct shape and good detail. There's some really nice carbon fiber detail on the exhaust system. Really nice. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, very similar to the R25. The car didn't change that much, but yeah. Slot gap in the rear wing as well. So Minichamps, I'm a big fan of Minichamps. I rarely say bad things about Minichamps, and this is one of their really good models. I don't collect modern Formula 1 cars. The newest model I have in my collection is 2009 Brawn, and I hate the 09 cars. I just bought it because of the kind of model it is, but yeah. Now, the cliche thing of, would I recommend someone else to buy it? Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. It's, come on, like, if you have this in your collection, you're not going to be disappointed, are you? It's a phenomenal model, and what I really like is, so Minichamps, Spark, Look Smart, BBR, all the guys that make the modern season new Formula 1 models, because the new Formula 1 cars are so intricate, they can do this incredible detail work on the new models, and they look, detail-wise, the new Formula 1 models, resin or diecast, look incredible. I'm not a fan of the modern-looking F1 cars. I personally think they're really ugly, but the actual models made, you can't dispute. They are incredible, and I see why people collect them. what I would say is, it feels like Minichamps now in 2024, 2025, and this extra detail they're doing on their new models, it feels like they're adding it onto their classics they're making. So, like, of course, the 80s classics they make, they're going to be more basic, right? There's more you can put on an '06 car. But I really, really like it. The carbon fiber weave, the photo etch parts, the slot gaps. It's like the quality of their brand new models. So the more you look at it, the more all-inspiring it is. And it's my phone. I've got an old phone, right? It's not bright enough. It's not doing it justice. But if you were to actually see this in your collection, have it in the display cabinet, it's gonna look so nice compared to other models. I'm a big Minichamps fan. I only seem to slag off GP replicas, and GP replicas have blocked me on Facebook, and they sent me an email as well because I'm not positive about some of their models. Even though I'm positive about some of them, I'm negative about some of them. So GP replicas hate me, but I don't care. I don't need models for free to give them good reviews online. I just say it how it is and pay it with my money. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to talk about GP replicas, but more than happy to talk about Minichamps because yeah, you pay for their models and they're really good. With a Minichamps model, you never think, oh, there's something missing that I need to change, you know? Like with a GP replicas card, the proportions are wrong and you got to swap things around. So, you know, the proportions on this Minichamps model are really good, aren't they? It's stunning. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my ramble. No script. I just tell you what I think and how I feel as I see the model. For those interested, I'm sure you do know, but if you don't know, CK models do the R25 and R26. You get it in their cool championship displayed clamshell box that opens and closes, the plastic box. I have the reason why I got this version for R25 and R26 is I already have the other Resin 80s F1 cars with this plinth, so I just wanted to have some continuity with my World Championship collection cars. That was why. So I waited a bit longer to get these. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's a non-edited, non-scripted, non-scientific, just ramble with Formula One cars from my collection and just say it how it is through just the love of the model, really. So yeah, I've got hundreds of more models to review. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video.